Alola Pokemon trainers, this is GatorX, and today we're going to be talking about aliens. Now before I begin, I just want to remind you to check out my last video as well as my gaming channel. I'll be putting up some Splatoon 2 and hopefully battles later this week, so it should be pretty cool. Also, I really quickly want to remind you to check out the 29th podcast. It's a new sort of edgy podcast that I'm going to be on frequently. It'll be linked in the description. So with that taken care of, let's begin. Now last week there was a sort of, mystery trailer revealed on the Pokemon Japanese YouTube channel. Now I did talk about this in a video last week where I was saying, oh yeah, this is pretty much nothing. It's just a fun little thing to build hype and get people interested, and there's some fun art attached to it as well. It did tease that there was going to be a big release on July 19th, and July 19th came and went and there was really nothing. Again, it's all just sort of lore-ish fluff on the website. If you can really even call it lore, it's more just, for fun. But a lot of people did latch onto this thinking that it could be something interesting, and especially with the artwork revealed, it did spark some sort of interest. Mostly because a lot of the art featured Ultra Beasts in various locations that were reminiscent of alien sightings. That pretty much was the whole theme of this little event going on, or all these little reveals and artworks. As again, it's very alien-like and, UFO and everything, but one thing that was kind of interesting is that it showed off Elgyem pretty prominently. Now, of course, like I said, this has no bearing on any sort of actual lore or reveal for Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, but I still do find it interesting that Elgyem is mentioned at all. Elgyem isn't exactly a very popular Pokemon, but it is one of my personal favorites. Elgyem is based off of various classic alien sightings, as its name is Elgyem, which is a reference to LGM, which stands for Little Green Man, which is another phrase used to often describe aliens. There is also its Pokédex entry stating that only 50 years ago it started appearing, and that it was supposedly linked to a UFO crash in the desert. This is reminiscent of the classic Roswell alien UFO crash in 1947. Something interesting to note, in Black 2 and White 2, which is the same generation Elgyem was released in, there is a new town called Lentimus Town. Lentimus Town is actually one of my personal favorite small towns in Pokemon. With the architecture, you can tell it's based off of New Mexico, as it's also located in the Unova region, which is based off of the US. It is also the location of the Strange House, which relates to various tourist traps, spooky places, ghost towns, just various things you'll find on the highways of New Mexico, Arizona, and other places around that area of the United States. Again, these are all just small fun coincidences that all link together with actual real-world events, and it's all just, fun lore for this cool Pokemon. But again, the interesting thing is that Elgyem isn't really a popular Pokemon, so the fact that it's being grouped in with Ultra Beasts as this whole UFO sighting, aliens, mystery, Pokemon mystery files is pretty interesting. I think this doesn't have any real bearing on the actual lore or story of Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, mostly because, again, this is just a fun little thing on a Japanese website and for the Japanese YouTube channel, and I believe a TV show that airs in Japan, but again, I'm not 100% sure because it's exclusively over there. It's not a US thing. If this were really something actually important that we should know, there would be a US version of this trailer and website, but there's not. But going forward, I think this is a really cool little idea, at least story-wise, and again, for fun. As I've stated before, I love the culture of the Western United States, and alien sightings in New Mexico is a big thing. I don't think this means anything solid as far as new Ultra Beasts to be revealed, or whether or not Ultra Beasts will be expanded upon in Ultra Sun and Moon. I would definitely hope so, but we'll just have to wait and see what actually happens. Again, if you haven't already watched my no news video, go ahead and check it out because it kind of discusses why people are kind of latching on to trailers like this. Anyway, that's all I've got for today. Just a little discussion, again, discussing the aftermath of this Pokemon trailer, as well as some fun little trivia about one of my personal favorite Pokemon. Let me know what you think though. Do you think that we actually should be paying attention to stuff like this? Do you think there's going to be more alien Pokemon or more Ultra Beast revealed? Or is all of this just sort of fun fluff for the summertime before Ultra Sun and Moon comes out? Leave a comment down below and we'll continue the discussion down there. If you enjoyed the content, remember to leave a like and subscribe to show your support. You can enable notifications by clicking the bell icon next to the subscribe button. This will make sure you see each new video as it comes out and will make you a member of the Chingling Squad. Anyway, this has been GatorX. Have a nice day.